I can't wait for tomorrow to be over.
Why? What's tomorrow?
I mean, it's Friday.
It's more just I have work tomorrow. I don't want to just feel like being done for the week.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it's work is
Yeah. Like I've been doing goose at work. It's like I don't know. I'll probably feel better in the morning, I guess.
No, yeah, I get that.
I'm just tired. I'm a bit burnt out. My work is pretty exhausting.
I'm sorry. When
it is what it is.
Okay. Anyways, Tahra.
And by fun, I mean, it actually is. I mean, there's just a lot to do, and there's lots to do, lots of ways to do it. It's a great chapter, honestly.
I do not
lots
see
of things to do.
I was gonna say I don't see a boss yet.
There is. Maybe he's not there when he spawns, but there's actually, I think, 2 bosses.
Oh, that's a special ballista.
Yeah. But basically,
wait, what's
so
up with this one?
Oh,
they have an iron ballista versus
just normal, I think. Yeah, it does more damage, probably. Which is unfortunate. See that house over there? So there's a couple things. That house that you were just at, all the way on the right. This one is, you get a really good PRF. You get a personal weapon for one of the guys who joins you this chapter if he visits it. That house is Nosferatu. And finally, the house that's right next to the arena. If Nana goes there, you get Homer.
Cool.
And then, to get the guided chapter, you have to visit... how many of the other houses do you have to visit? You have to visit at least 3 additional houses.
God, it just in a situation of like, hello, would you like to liberate Frisia?
I mean, I think it's probably like the, classic Effie's ever, like, close the gates, the brigands are here, whatever.
Okay, well, I'm probably bringing Karen so I can get to that one on the right.
Karen seems like a disgusting liability in this chapter.
I know, but last time we didn't bring her, and we regretted it sorely.
I mean, we're gonna get 2 other flyers this chapter, so I won't worry about it.
Oh, never mind then.
We can bring Karen, I just think it's... I don't know, I mean... She'll be a good rescue dropper, definitely. She can fly over the houses, so it's not the worst idea to bring her, I guess, actually, that is true. We do need Nana, obviously, to recruit our man. Honestly, this is a chapter where I would just bring your best units. Like, I really would just be like, hey, this unit's good, I'm bringing them. You've got a lot of deployment slots, it's a tough chapter, and if we really run into problems with fatigue, we can just stamina drink. But I don't think we will, hopefully. Because basically, the more people we bring, it'll just get spread out. The XP will get spread out.
Oh, you said only bring the best units. Like, so underdeploy it.
Yeah, I wouldn't underdeploy it. No, I think you're going to want the bodies. I would just bring your best. I don't think there's a reason not to. I mean, you can also bring...
Also, well, wait. If we're bringing the
best, always good.
If we're bringing the best, then we gotta get it.
Fucking.
I mean, honestly, rescue dropping. Rescue dropping.
No,
he's good for rescue dropping and nothing else. He can't even be capture bait. He's too thick. But like, honestly, at this point in the game, as you can see, we have a lot of units, so we really don't need, like, we don't actually have to worry too much about, like...
let me just check whether there's anything worth stealing.
I mean, the battle axes are okay. One of the armor knights has, like, a hammer.
You have bolting. I want to try to get that bolting.
Which guy? Oh, I mean...
Oh, here's one.
He's at 20, so you can't capture him.
Ooh.
What's his magic stat, though?
Oh, my
3? I mean, if you're feeling particularly that you really want that for whatever weapon, it is a good weapon, you can always use the Thief Staff.
I know. I was thinking of going to bring Tina anyway.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's worth it. She also has to level up at least once. Or we ensorcel her. Because she has 3, so I think he needs to have less magic than her.
Alright, well, I think these are the people I'm bringing.
Did we bring Glade in this chapter, or did we decide not to?
Where is he? Oh, here he is. I mean, I could bring him.
Oh, he's... Yeah, no, it doesn't really matter. I was just curious if we did or didn't. God, that's a generic-ass looking portrait.
He's whatchamacallit, one of these guys was slightly older. He's like Brighton with less Hicks with less hair and older.
No, he just I don't know, he feels like a very generic FE dude. But yeah, no, I mean, Tina's good because again, Tina's good just because, like, again, staff units are good, so, like, you know, there's no harm bringing her.
I think I only need one.
We'll never not have a use for a staff unit, so that's always fine. And you can just easily bring Salem; it doesn't matter. Like, it really, like, Salem is not like, you don't bring Salem because he can fight. You bring Salem because he can use staffs. That's really it.
So we're talking a null situation.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, staff utility in Thrace is just dummy high. Incidentally, one of the units that I think we could potentially use the Paragon Scroll joins in this chapter. There's two who I think are really good candidates. And one of them...
one is Dean, you said.
No, one's... no, Dean is, like, plenty. Dean doesn't need it. One is Ada. Dean is actually pre-promoted, I believe.
Oh, okay. Ada?
Ada is his sister, who is the other dragon rider, who is not promoted and is, like...
That's a one-use heal. I think I'm just gonna get rid of that for the space.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel that important to keep, since we have a bunch of spares.
Let's see. I don't need a torch.
The thing about, like, wanting to get a bunch of stuff in this chapter, incidentally, is, it's a defense chapter, so I think you only have, what, 8 turns? No, you have a bit more than that. How many chapters is this? I could have sworn it was a defend map. Maybe it's... Oh yeah, okay, it's a 10-turn. It's a 10-turn defend map. So basically you only have 10 turns, which is why you might want to be considering Warp Rescue to get to some of the farther villages. The Nosferatu you can probably get to without using Warp Rescue.
Yeah, no.
But since Dean needs to visit the one that's, like, next to a really powerful boss, your two choices are probably... I mean, basically, for the...
Oh, wow, I have two... Wait, I have 2 Warp Staffs?
Yeah. We have the one we got, and then we have one that we stole last chapter.
Oh, right.
Basically, though, I think you have 2 options when it comes to that village. Is one, you warp Dean in, he gets it, then you rescue him out. That's the easy way. Or if we, depending on how much we trust in Nana, and if she doesn't get 2-shot by a Brave Lance, because the boss does have one, we can warp Nana in, kill everything with Wrath and Earth Sword, and then we can warp someone else in. But quite frankly, because I think the guy has a Rider's Bane and, like, the Brave Lance. I actually don't think Nana. I don't know if Nana survives. So it's entirely possible we're just gonna have to warp and rescue Dean, which is the easiest way. As for the one to the far right, the Nosferatu village, we can probably just send a competent unit like Fergus, Finn, or even again Nana, Nana would probably be the best candidate actually. Like Nana, who can hold her own, can honestly just run down there on her horse. Because I think it's accessible. I think it's accessible.
Let me check. Silver Sword, that requires B, never mind.
Yeah, it's very... Oh no, Olwen's sword rank is kind of hot garbage. You're pretty much just going to use magic with her. Do we want to give her advantage? Like... I've mentioned it before. I don't really know of other great candidates for her.
Shoot. Well, the problem is that her inventory is a little full.
I mean, we don't have to do it now, because quite frankly, I don't think we're going to be doing a ton of enemy phase work with her in this particular map. But basically, the thing about advantage on Olwen that I like over other Brave users is that she hits on res, which is definitely typically the lower stat.
No, I get you.
So I think I don't know of other like.
Jeez, D rank
with Wrath. Yeah. What?
Okay. D rank swords on her, on Marita, but it's okay. She has a PRF.
Pretty much, just train her, Lamau.
Okay, this shouldn't take as long as previous ones, since I kind of know what I'm doing. I could Pure Water her, also.
Yeah, I mean, you can ensorcel or Pure Water. I don't know if it's worth it.
That is a really appealing lance.
It's a really good... No, it's a really good weapon. It's just also, I know it's not the only one in the game.
I mean, I can always Hammerny the thief if I need to.
Yeah, no, I mean it's probably up there of good things to get. Like I can't. I mean, the other options would be memes, like if you're like steal other PRFC stuff.
Memes, the DNA of the soul.
But like, yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a good pick. It just has really low accuracy too, though, which is sad. But I think it's like a 1 to 2 Brave Lance or something.
It's a 1 to 2
Brave
Brave
Lance.
Lance. It's like a. Oh my god, what's it called? It starts with a G. Gravitas.
Gravitas? No, Gravitas isn't Brave. Gravitas is just a normal lance. I mean, it's 1 to 2 range, but it's not Brave.
All right, fair enough. I otherwise think this is okay.
I wasn't paying much attention. I'm just going to assume it is because I'm not overly worried, honestly.
That's only a 3 uses on the killing edge. Let's see if Shiva can.
It has like other things. Oh yeah, the silent staff exists. We could trade that to someone, I guess. What rank of Tina has like what E rank staves, right? Like
Yes.
Yada.
But
I mean, I don't think we really need to bring it. Like, I don't know. Is there
No.
anyone-
I mean, I could
really
silence the
like
bolting mage so that I could.
Yeah, that's kind of it. But honestly, like, if he's gonna stay over there, I don't even know if we really need to silence him. To be honest, like,
I mean, I want
unless
that
he starts moving on us. I don't think it's worth trading a silence for a bolting, especially because we like have like what only Olin maybe can use it. But I'm not convinced about like we don't even have anyone to use it. What's the like? Why are we so desperate to
we
grab
might
it?
not even be able to. What's his magic? 6 magic. Okay, no, Safi has enough magic to do it.
I mean, yeah, I question whether that one's
No,
worth it.
that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
I question that. Let me be clear. I question that one a lot more than I question the stealing the Master Lance.
Okay, that tells me a bit. All right. I think I have Pern because he's just a good unit, and if I want to steal something,
I don't think he can steal. I don't know if he can steal much on this map. He can steal like definitely tomes. We can do some shenanigans there, and he's decent. So sure.
I have 2.5 healers. I could bring Halvin. I mean, I feel like he's due for promotion almost. But I feel like Ocean kind of does what he does, but just a little bit better. What do you think?
Which? I was reading
Halvin
things.
versus Ocean.
I mean,
kinda wanna
Ocean's
bring-
better. Ocean's better, but you could bring both if you want.
No, I think I'm happy with my team.
Oh, apparently there is another boss who appears with a master. Oh, he has an axe though, but you can capture him. But yeah, there's a guy. The boss. There is a boss on this map who appears. I think once you start the map, maybe. Anyway, there's a boss who appears. I guess when you start the map. Who you can capture because he only has 18 con. And he has really good stuff on him, but he's also, deadly because he's a boss.
Well, I'll investigate and see what my chances are. I gotta answer this text really quickly, and then we will get started. I think I'm as ready as I'm gonna get.
Alrighty then.
Dagdar.
Yeah, we always save. If we need to go back. We just reload. No harm in that.
Alright. I am ready.
Hi, ready. I'm Emmett. No, I will not be apologizing.
Alright, Dad. My dad says that it's okay that you aren't able to get to the spreadsheet, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
He also says hi, I saw him this weekend.
Yes.
Oh, right, you do this. Anyways, let's get started.
I didn't.
What's up, Axor? Hello?
Yes?
Oh, I thought you said something.
I said it's like, I didn't know that, but it's fine. I just saw your dad. I hope you're having a good time with us.
No, he's not here, but I saw him this weekend. It was my graduation for my second master's degree, and so he was there, and so was Mom, and it was nice.
And yeah, I know Fume IRL, so we talk a bit more than just on streams.
Yeah, so sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have brought that up. My apologies.
No, that's totally fine. I don't think it's a secret.
I think we both talked to him like equivalent amounts, I guess. Variants.
Where's Lists? I don't see him anywhere. No, it's totally fine. Don't worry about it, Axel. I get it. And you're probably right, because even though I have known Emmett a long time, I have talked to you a lot more over the last few years than no rude is intended than I have with Emmett, mostly because we play more games together and such. So it probably wouldn't surprise me if they had by this point eventually equaled out. But it's not a competition, and please don't.
It's not. It's just. I think it's more just an observation.
Fair enough.
I mean, I personally just really don't care. So
that's
you're welcome to claim that title should you desire.
I don't really. I don't know what title there is. The game. It's kind of like it's got. I can
grant you one if you'd like. Wait,
I'm good. Unless you're gonna make me one of the certificates and send it to me.
No, we're fine. I've been warned of his fate. He charged into battle early and was defeated by the rebels. Right now, he's either dead or in chains. Yes, you have dubbed him.
I dubbed the sirloin of beef.
The poor sod. I almost pity him. If I may speak freely, sir, List brought it upon himself when he disobeyed your orders. I'm not so sure of that. I was opposed to this whole plan, and now my hesitation has cost a great many soldiers their lives. The blame is mine alone. I must make quite a sight. The great Colonel Paulus, reduced to an old man whose glory days are long past him. Go ahead and laugh, Baldock. Colonel. I'm trying to sneak around. Sorry. But I cannot allow myself to hesitate for one moment longer. I am a knight of House Frigg, and I have a duty to uphold. Will you lend me your strength, Baldock? Of course, Colonel Paulus. I await your orders. What's more, the main body of the 8th Division has arrived. With your permission, we'll begin our assault at once. Permission granted. I'll have my own troops move to reinforce their position just as soon as my men have finished their preparations.
But that's illegal! You have to wait 25 turns before you begin your assault.
We all know... Yes. See that you don't get sloppy, General. I imagine that goes without saying, but still, keep your guard up. I'll remain vigilant, Colonel. On my honor, Tahra will fall this day. Illinois. And that's Ada?
Yeah.
Ada. It started, Lady Illinois. And so the Empire brings the full weight of their army to bear against us. What is Lord Leaf doing now?
Panicking, but don't mind that.
Meeting with the other commanding officers and military officials. Is Dean with them? Brother said he wasn't the type to sit around in some war council. He left to go defend the southern gate. He's always been headstrong like that. That much I already knew. When I was a small child, I was often told the stories of Dane, the legendary Draco Knight. Dine. Dean always reminded me of him, flying freely through the skies, untroubled by the world's petty squabbles. He's a towering man, true, yet he's still gentle in his own way. And above all, he is a master of the skies, undefeatable in battle, just like
I think I know where a later character in this series got their inspiration.
Is it in the game I've played?
No, but this man, the no one basically just pretty much described Har. So,
Is that from a Tellius game?
Yeah, it's, well, both Tellius games.
Mm-hmm. I think you've been misled, Lady Illinois. My brother's not the exemplar among men you believe him to be. I beg to differ. He's not perfect, granted, but had he not come to my aid, my spear would have been broken long ago. Now it would be useless to the city now. After my father was killed, the ducal mansion was seized, and I was forbidden to even set foot outdoors on my own. For 2 years I was kept prisoner in my own home. And for all that time, the wretched governor sent by the Empire interrogated me about Prince Leaf's location. To this day, just the thought of that disgusting man is enough to make my heart stop. Dean, he saved me from that. After the deed was done, he protected me from the Empire's assassins, and when my grief felt too heavy to bear, he was always ready to bring a smile to my face. It was strange. I always thought he must have been a renowned sellsword, but he always laughed it off. Never would I have suspected that he answered to Lord Orion himself. There's more to it than that. His Highness Prince Orion was worried sick about the crisis unfolding in Tahra, and secretly arranged for Dean to rescue you. I remember Brother being so honored by the trust His Highness had placed in him. I've never seen him happier. But it wasn't without its cost. To preserve the secrecy of his mission, Brother had to make it look like he'd simply deserted from the army. Lord Orion really went to such lengths. His Highness was caught between a rock and a hard place. He couldn't leave Thracia, but he couldn't sit back and let his own fiancée... Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot going on to unpack here.
Go die. His Highness seemed deeply tormented, openly so, during the whole ordeal. But fear not, Lady Lowen. Thine and your rune have borne witness to your compassion and grace, and they will not forsake you. It's time. I need to set off for the front lines. Please, milady, wait here and stay safe. Have faith that we will be victorious today.
It was actually a clever ruse. You see, Arian sent Dean over to fall in love with Littlewin so that he would be free from his bonds and would be able to pursue his sister, just as Kaga intended.
Oh, I knew you were going with that. I also remember that originally that was something it was intended.
Well, I mean, also, like, Arian and Altana did, I mean... also, remember that there were a bunch of Ballista and,
Oh, yes.
you know, maybe don't play with Dean's life. But, like, yeah, let's check out Dean and Ada now that they've joined. Why not?
Alright, Ada, Wong... Okay, no, Ida.
So, I mean, she's level 1, but she's also a dragon rider.
She's level 5, but yes.
So she's level 5. Anyway, yeah, so she has no, so she'd be an okay unit to give Paragon to. But also she can grow somewhat easily on her own, so we don't have to do it.
Huh.
Jeez, 60% speed growth. Anyway, good unit, obviously. I don't need to tell you why a dragon rider is good.
Holy fuck.
Anyway,
he
yeah,
starts with a scroll. Okay.
Anyway, and I don't need to tell you why this unit's good, because, I mean, come on, just look at him.
Yeah.
What are his weapons? I mean, he obviously has, like, A-rank lances. And A-rank
double
swords.
A.
Okay.
Wow.
So, and he's got movement stars. Anyway, this unit's good.
Adixor, have you seen this?
I heard he's a Dragon Rider of a Skull. It's like...
I mean, he basically, he other than his low luck, he's basically just Finn. Like, this
He's
is
got
these
good
are just Finn's
bases.
stats. Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, Dean,
His speed sucks, but I realize that's pretty good. Like,
I mean, his
let's see.
speed is, yeah.
His
Also,
speed's
yeah,
already...
yeah.
is.
5% high roll. 6% high roll movement.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yeah, no, his speed isn't great, but, like, it's also...
He already has 12 speed, yeah. Okay, so, which the space that I get to here with Dean, or
no,
here?
that one, you have to get to there, that one. So
Yeah.
also check the bosses, they've shuffled around a bit.
Yeah, I noticed.
So
This
there's
Baldoc's here.
Baldock. And in the corner is this guy. So he has 18 con, which means in theory you can capture him. But like only mounted units, and like
And he's got 20 defense.
yeah, he's pretty scary.
Alright, well, oh wait, tornado. Oh, interesting.
It's just strong wind magic.
Alright,
so
well, the
it's
first thing I'm
fire.
gonna do is Nana is gonna start going here.
Yeah, I mean we can always dance here. We don't need to do something turn 1, but we can. It's in range, but I'm not really worried
I don't
about
think
Nana's life.
Yeah.
And by that,
So
we
how do
mean
I get out of this building?
Well, you're
The
supposed to
walls.
defend it, so like
I know you're not supposed to, but like, I'm just curious.
there are a couple breach points that will be breached.
Here.
Yeah, obviously. I think the gates eventually are breached. So yeah, there's that. If you know, honestly, a play we could consider is if we can send a beefy unit to like warp in, like a beefy unit with Kanto, right? Like we could send Fergus or Finn to warp in, kill a lower ballista, Kanto up towards the upper ballista, and then on like the next turn we rescue them or something, or we rescue them with like Karen or something.
I mean, because Fergus could easily kill this one, could get warped here, kill this one, and move like here.
Well, actually, it'd be even better if he moves close to the wall. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is like we warp, kill, then on turn 2 we kill again, and then it's safe for our flyers to fly over the wall, grab a dismounted unit on the 3rd turn, and bring them back.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm gonna have
Whether or not that works and they survive 2 enemy phases, you know, who knows. But,
I mean, it's I mean, Fergus has a FCM of 5. I think he'll be okay, especially if I give him the Armor Slayer here.
No, the problem is not him killing things. The problem is him surviving things.
That's true.
That's kind of why I actually prefer Finn, to be honest, because Finn has a much higher defense. The only problem, like, honestly, a great unit would have been Ocean, but sadly he is does not have Kanto.
He doesn't, but I mean...
We can also use Dean, actually. Because if we warp, ideally the point is if we use warp, then he Kantos and he's in the safe zone of the other ballista.
Yeah, so I mean, I can't do that turn 1 is the thing.
No, I think the best candidate would be Finn. Wait, he's got his Brave Lance, he's got Kanto.
Yeah, okay, and he's also right next to Safi already. So you know what? Let's do that.
So it really just depends which side we want to clear out first.
I mean, I want to clear out this one first. So, well, no, I want to clear out the right one first, actually.
Because you'll start going towards the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 turns. Okay. What's this captures win thing?
If...
Oh, that's just like my total like, stats?
That's, yeah, totals. Did we actually bring both of our warp staves, or do we only have the one-use one?
No, we brought both.
Okay, that's good.
Alright. Finn, you're going on a trip.
You're not just gonna... I was like, where are we going? I would actually start the low one and then move up, because I think you're in range of less if you do it that way. Hopefully he kills. Like, he might have to use the Brave Lance, but I guess we'll find out. We don't really have a lot of weapons on him. Does he have A rank, actually? We could have given him... I realize now, we could have given him Glade's Silver.
Oops.
Yeah, we could have given him Glade's Silver, but... Oh, well, I think we just... Brave Lance?
That kills. Without it.
Let's see... 8 minus...
16 times 2. That kills.
Yeah, with pretty good hit, I guess, yeah, this should be fine. Oh, perfect. I think we just do full range up to the top there. Like yeah, because that puts us out of range, like... I don't think they're going to surround the ballista, and this means that Bow Armor Knight actually is going to have a harder time reaching us, because they can't just go straight up and be in the ballista square. So this is fine, because next turn we can just hopefully not be blocked off.
Alright, well, I guess Dean will go...
He can start visiting some of the houses. Or the guy that...
Well, those are in range of,
Well, we just killed one, so...
Point. This old mess is most of the city confused, panicking, or both. If you've got anyone you want to say goodbye to, best do it quickly. Alright.
We also have a dancer, which we should not be forgetting.
I was forgetting.
I was gonna say maybe check range before you do that, but yeah.
No, because I knew he was out of range there.
I mean, we could also warp Fergus and start doing both turn 1, like, that's an option. Or, I guess we could warp... Oh no, Dean already used his turn. Yeah, I guess it'd have to be Fergus. It's Fergus or Olwen, because we already moved Nana.
Olwen's a lot less likely to do it successfully.
No, Fergus is the main pick.
Speaking of, I am gonna use this now, because she's not doing anything.
Yeah. No, honestly, the only other thing we could have done is actually we could have used Nana for it. Because it's not like we need to, you know, grab Homer immediately.
Right.
But since we've already done that... Well, since we've already done that play, the only option now really is Fergus. We just hope he survives.
And what are you looking at right now?
I guess I'll just move her here, and then Dean gets dance.
I mean, I wouldn't dance Dean if you... I thought we were going to dance for Safi and warp again.
I'm not a smart man. Yeah.
I mean, like, I also just don't know what we're gonna do with Dean, so...
No,
Focus on the game.
The shop
Still
also
Just
sells...
infinite warp.
Yep, infinite warp range. Also, we can get stamina drinks. I don't know how much money we have, though.
We got...
Like 4K?
That's not even enough.
Almost 9K.
We could buy one if we wanted. One single stamina drink.
Alright, so then, now...
Maybe now since we've restarted anyway, we warp Nana.
You know what, let's do that, yeah. Are there any other scrolls to give her? I wanted to increase her magic. I might give her the, like, Safi's Heim scroll.
It's minus defense, which I think we really would like Nana to have more of, though.
I mean, she has +5 from the Paragon Sword.
Yeah, but, like, we wanted to level it up, because we're not going to always keep the Paragon Sword on her. Like, defense is actually really important for her, because the critical aspect of the Wrath and Earth Sword combos that she just needs to survive.
Alright, you know what? That's fair. So,
I'm not worried about scroll optimization too much.
No, I know. I'm just...
Honestly, actually, that Dane scroll would be really good on her.
I don't even know.
oh, yeah, that'd be really good. Holy shit.
Because you can do it with the trade chain with Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, Nana's speed is maxed. A penalty to it doesn't matter. You have to X out.
I have to X out and go...
Just back out, and then go Canto in that square below Nana. Or not below, and yeah, go one more to the left.
Oh, yeah, and then,
well...
No, this worked.
It will, but it uses significantly more units.
Wait.
If you Canto there, one unit could have gone...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Safi could have gone to the left of Nana.
Okay, yeah.
And then just traded.
I guess it's just.
Here, you know what? Let me do this different. I don't need to visit that turn 1. Here you go.
No, but visiting it turn 1 is I mean, it's more just like your flyers aren't doing anything. You could do this.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
It's more just like visiting it turn 1. Visiting the houses turn 1 is actually good because because later turns you're gonna have more you're going to want to do more with you. Like, you're not going to want to visit the house, you know? You're going to want to kill units to get out of situations. But turn 1, there's nothing going on, so it's good.
Fine.
That's why recruiting Homer quickly is good. It's just, in this particular case, I usually go to that brown house, so Karen can have a square to trade. It's just that in this particular case, we're using Nana for something else. Otherwise, recruiting Homer quickly would probably be the correct play.
Alright, and then,
I think Safi whoops... Yeah, oh yeah, so Safi can even move there. So Safi can be the one to Thracia trade chain the scroll after she gets danced.
Yeah. Alright, so I have a question for you, Axor.
Yes.
What is your Sorry?
Keep on.
Based upon the fact that the guy we're about to recruit is named Homer, what do you think he's like?
He would hate you if you hit him with a flightless bird.
That is a deep cut. That is a deep ass cut. I don't remember the context.
Actually, I forget the upper guy's name, but like, listen, if you hit him, basically, if you hit it,
Ooh, holy shit!
Okay, so this is a okay. So listen, this is a 3-layer joke right now.
Yes, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
So basically, it's the joke of hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker, but also calling the motherfucker you hit a bird a human as you hit them with it.
I mean, the warp's brick warps off.
You know what? Because of this, I am going to actually do.
I still question it's worth it because, like, I think I'd rather just have the net 40% instead of 30%. Like, I mean,
remember this.
Yeah, no, I know how it works. That's what I'm saying. Is I'd rather have 40% and like grow that than. I mean,
no, I want
her base. Actually, her base growth for both is pretty awful.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
Oh wait, you have to warp her. I wonder if we'll be
So sorry, no, what is the joke, actually? I missed it.
I did, I just didn't understand it.
No, Axel, I didn't hear it fully. Can you please continue?
Oh, okay. So, it is the joke of hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker, but the first motherfucker is a flightless bird. So mostly, you grab a chicken, you weaponize the chicken, and hit the other guy in the face with it for maximum dissage.
Okay, but what does that have to do with Homer?
Because there's something, I think it was Homer or was someone else that had, like, that was a philosophizing that, someone who seemed to counter
Wait, no. Homer's...
a chicken can qualify as a human by their standards
No,
of a human.
okay, no, that's Diogenes. Diogenes is the one who is like,
bards.
Plato.
No, it was Plato. Sorry,
Yeah, Plato was the one that
Diogenes.
defines man as a human, that defines man as a featherless biped, and then Diogenes is the one who supposedly plucked a chicken and then slapped him with it, saying, "Behold a man."
Behold a man. Yeah. No, Homer is the bard or possibly collective of bards. It is unclear and unknown.
Okay.
Who wrote Achilles and
Who wrote the Iliad and the Odyssey?
I would say, if a person is named Homer, then I would say that they are a flying unit that hates boats, or a sailor that can't swim.
Which is probably most Greek sailors, let's be honest. Interesting. That's interesting. I'm surprised. I thought you were going to go with the Homer Simpson angle, but
No, I was thinking the Iliad, the Odyssey.
All right. I guess Osingus goes here.
Sure. I mean, what else are these people
That's what I
doing?
think of. I think of the actual Greek poet.
Poets. Could be both.
Possibly non-existent. It's complicated.
possibly
No, that's fair.
Supposedly group pen name for a group.
Well, it could be a society.
Or it could have been just the name that was attributed to traditions of poets going down.
Homer could have been, I guess, Homer could have been the translation for the word for poet or something.
No, that's not
no.
it.
We know that much.
No, okay.
It's like the idea.
I was gonna say, on the other hand, we are at least finally pretty confident that Shakespeare did in fact exist.
Yeah. I just can't take this anymore. I just want to be somewhere far, far away from here.
You and me both, honestly.
Yeah. No, so what I mean by that, Axel, is that because of the way that they are composed and presented and have survived, it's pretty impossible for the Iliad and the Odyssey to both have been written by the same guy, by a singular same guy. They're very similar, but there's a lot of differences and changes in versions and such. So it's commonly accepted that Homer was a after-the-fact rationalization used by poets to explain the continuity between two related stories, and that the Iliad and the Odyssey are actually just kind of the collective creation of groups of passed down, performers over time. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's really a lot of unknowns, unfortunately.
No,
Well, it really surprised you with that.
What?
I'm sorry I forgot about the fucking Plato and Diogenes thing.
No, it was still fucking
is
funny.
Is Karen in range? Did we move Karen in range?
Oops,
Being
yes,
an
she
idiot?
is this a dance rescue
Oh wait,
moment?
we do have a dancer actually. That's right. Our movements start coming in clutch. No, you have to dance for Karen.
Oh yeah.
But we can honestly we can just rescue Lara out.
Yeah, with Karen.
With Karen, yes, or with anyone, but it's with Karen.
Karen's the best
movement star moment.
movement star moment, and then Dagdar can just drop her.
Yeah, that should be out of range. We can visit even more houses. Get them out.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna have
Yeah.
Asbel go here.
Sure. I mean, he'll probably dodge. I'm not worried about him being in range. Plus, he has a ton of HP. This is actually, I think, the third house. Oh yeah, just quick wind.
I'll be right back.
I came to this city to escape the rule of Thracia and the Empire. If Tahra falls to either, then there's not much point in the city still existing.
So I think that secures us the Gaiden. We can still
one-
visit the other houses.
For the content.
Sure. I mean, mostly people bitching. There's only 2 more, because
Yeah.
the rest are actual houses. I don't know if we want to put Olwen in that much danger. I don't know if we
I
want
mean,
to put Olwen
there's
in
nobody in range.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was still in range. Honestly, this probably would have been a good chapter to give her Wrath. Or not Wrath, Vantage.
Vantage.
Whoops.
Oh my
that's
god.
okay. I mean, I guess.
My mom and pa were both killed. Tahra's already lost, just like all the other cities that resisted the Empire. Now, quit whining.
I mean, they got good. I mean, besides the cracks, they got good walls.
I probably should have...
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a pretty dangerous spot for Olwen. I mean, I guess we can move... Honestly, Fergus? I don't know, this is messy.
I may have goofed slightly, I don't know.
Actually, wait, we can use Rescue Dropping to move Leaf in for his, bonuses. We can use
That's
Rescuing
true.
with Ada and Fergus.
I want to... Wait, hold
Although,
on.
I don't know what Fergus'
Yeah,
range is.
Fergus
Okay,
is.
okay, fine. So if we just, go full move... I mean, that puts Leaf in danger, but, like, I'm sorry, Leaf's kind of good.
Leaf
so...
is... I think Leaf is fine.
Yeah, no, I think Leaf is actually in less danger than Olwen.
And then...
There's honestly not much else we really need to do.
I do want to
I mean,
move
I guess-
people, like, in range for... Like,
Yeah,
not, like, to
well,
get attacked.
I would just be careful with... Because right now, the only use we've led, like Marita still can't really hold her own. She needs
can't,
the
no,
babying.
I know, but I'm just trying to... I just, like, want her to be near... So I'm guessing they're coming in this way.
Yeah, we'll find out. No, I mean, I would move them near. I would just, like, I wouldn't be too aggressive about it.
And then, Tina needs to get either level up. So he's got 3 magic. He's got 8. I think if she gets ensorcelled, she can actually,
Well, I feel if we really want to get anything from that guy who has 18 con, I think we just get, like, Finn and Fergus and Dean down there, and we just, try to kidnap him.
I mean, I could, but I'm also saying that, like, I can, like, if I ensorcell her, then she has enough magic to just take the axe. Which is
Yeah,
a big...
I'm saying I don't think that's worth it. I think if we really want the stuff down there anyway, I think we're better off saving the thief use and just beating them over the head with our brave weapons.
Alright, well, I think this is as good as we're gonna get, so,
But yeah, we'll see how the game unfolds. Yes. This is a siege after all. We're also going to need to eventually get our flyers into a place where they can rescue the units that we threw to the dogs, essentially.
oh, they distracted some.
Right, which is good.
Oh, okay. Some gate.
It took 1 attack.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Owen's in trouble.
Nah, she's fine.
Gonna have to make a strategic retreat. That actually doesn't matter for Nana. It matters for Finn, because he's gonna have some trouble with it. Nana obviously has a range, so... Oh, right, it's just Wrath. Anyway, Nana's not a pro. Anyway, we're fine.